Hello and welcome to another random retro collections video. It's been a long time since I've recorded and uploaded a video. Not that I haven't been buying, I don't think that's ever going to stop. Just more that I've just not had the time or not really thought it was something that would be worthwhile doing a video and uploading. But with this recent package I've got, I thought it was a must. So basically, we're going to be unboxing some figures that I've received. As you can see, there's an import label on that. It's come from abroad. It's come from a buyer that seller that I've used previously and been really good. Got some really good items, really good condition, so really happy with them. One slight problem with this one though, as you can see there was the sticker there. Don't know if anyone else has had this issue recently. Had to pay an import tax on it. I was quite disappointed in that. There was £8 something 65 VAT charge and then a £12 handling fee. Now, normally when I've purchased things abroad, I've paid the tax up front and it's been paid through the facility, and then it's just come through to me. So I was under the impression I had paid that. Got a letter through saying I needed to pay a fee to collect them. It's what it is. Obviously disappointing they've got to pay an extra £20, but you know, considering what I've purchased and the budget of what I've purchased them at, I'm still quite happy to pay that £20 to get these items. So what is they? Well, enough waffling for me. Let's have a look. Now, it's very, very well wrapped, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to get into this, but I can feel there's some kind of edge or flap. So at least I know if I'm diving in with a knife here, I'm unlikely to be cutting or damaging any figures. Obviously that's the main thing that you don't want to be doing. So let's take it easy and try and figure out how we're going to get into this, where the joints are. It feels like there's something there. There's something there. Now, depending on how we go with this, whether this is going to help me understand what I need to do, I may need to either fast forward or skip a bit of this section. I'm sure you don't want to be watching for too long while I'm trying to open a box, although we do seem to have had a bit of success there. But it's a box in a box. What's in the box? There we go, that's coming out. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. So, that wasn't too bad. Let's see where and how we get on with this. Again, not too bad. And first comment, really well wrapped. You know what I'm like, complaining about things not being packaged or wrapped adequately. Does still occur. I do still receive some items that have not been particularly packaged or wrapped very well, that have come through damaged, and as you can no doubt understand, it can be very disappointing and frustrating, especially when you pay the type of money that you pay for some of these items, but more so just the fact that something is becoming even rarer and harder to find has become damaged and ruined unnecessarily. Because obviously the older these get, the harder they are to find them, the less and less there are of them in great condition. And you do also get some people, now you're You're absolutely entitled to do whatever it is you want to do with the figure that you've bought. You've bought it, you've paid your money. You're absolutely entitled to do what you want to do. But there are some of these people who do buy figures, new and sealed, vintage figures, might I add, but then want to open them. Like I say, each to their own, you can do what you want to do, but to me, that's just so sad and disappointing. That a carded figure that's survived the test of time for probably knocking on 40 years now with these range of figures. You survive that long, carded and sealed, and someone just rips it open. Again, you're absolutely entitled to do whatever you want. And their logic to doing that is the fact that they want it in absolutely brand new tip-top condition. But there are plenty of people that are selling loose figures in brand new tip-top condition, so why not get them rather than opening the card? But as I say, they buy it, it's their money, they can do what they want. Just for someone like me, it can be very tearful. There we go, we're nearly there. So obviously it was quite difficult getting in. And again, talking about the packaging, everything so far is looking good. Don't know if they're going to be individually padded and protected, but we'll find that out in a minute. As long as there's little damage to the bubble, and certainly as long as the figures haven't burst through, which has been my main issue and main pet hate with a lot of carded figures I've received recently. Just purely because they've been rattled around in the packaging and damaged that way. There we go, I think we're nearly there. So that one looks just about ready to go. Let's open this one. Just about there. Just about done. That's not been too long. I hope that's not been too taxing to watch. I can't believe it, I'm out of breath. And here we go. So let's get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. And let's get that bit of tape off. There we go. So, first comments, packaging really well, really padded, really safe and secure. Got through to me. Seems to be okay so far. So, what do we have? Firstly, Space Security Trooper. Oh. French version. Troop. I'm not even going to bother with the names. You can see the name there. Again, I wanted this because it's a variant I don't have with this. Details on the bubble. Round tri bubble. Quite crushed and bent. I'll have to check if it was in that condition. I didn't think it was, but it's really split. Really damaged and split and come away from the bubble there. It's a shame. Okay, well I'll have to check on that. See what it's like. But that's the first one. Here we go. Next one. Baron Ironblood. European version. Bubble's a bit crushed. Unpunched, which is nice. Skeltron offer on the back. With the blue Uzi. That's the main reason I wanted this one. It's a flat hand European variant with a blue Uzi. Shame about the bubble. But again, I'll check these just to be sure. What we have next? An SAS leader. Again, a French one. Hard to find. Bubble's a bit crushed. A bit bent. It's complete. It's got his Uzi, he's got his hook, he's got his rope. Bit of wear and tear there. Bit of sticker damage on the back as well. But again, SAS squad leader for a quite difficult variation to obtain. Any condition is a good start. Again, you'll notice most of these are French releases. You can see from the details there. There we go. Z-Force Captain. This is in much better condition. Bubbles perfect. No crushes, no dents. Bit yellowing. Comes with his standard rifle, his hook, his rope. French release, as we've mentioned. That's a nice example. Happy with that one. We'll wiggle that rope down there to near his feet area. Okay, Z-Force Infantrymen. Fantassin de la Z-Force. Again, a French one, you can tell there from the details. Comes with an Uzi, the same as the SAS leader. Comes with a backpack, tri-bubble. Bubble's in good condition. Just a small dent there. Unpunched, that's nice. Commander offer on the back. There we go. And this one looks lovely. Here we go. That's really good. Really happy with that. The Commander figure, SAS Commander, unpunched, French release. No dents. That's lovely. Comes with his weapons and his ammo case. So there's the first lot. Let's have a look at what we got there. And what's the next few that we've got? Okay, so next we have Space Force Pilot, or Pilot de l'Espace. French release, as you can see, tri-bubble. Comes with the blue Uzi, which the Baron's got there. Bubble's a bit dent. But I do think a lot of these were in this condition prior to being sent. Card's a bit bent, a bit wavy. But once this is in a case, it'll look good. And again, because the card's a bit bent and wavy, it is coming away a little bit there. But it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to try and repair it or anything like that. I never really tried to repair them because you can make more of a mess and make it worse than what you're actually trying to improve upon. So for me, just leave it in the condition it's in. Get it in a nice case. Job's a good one. Okay. Space Pilot. Oh, sorry, Space Commander, this one will be. A bit of sticker damage there. Might try and clean that up. I've recently learned a tip about using lighter fluid to remove stickers. That's from the Retro Getter, actually. Shout out to the Retro Getter there for his games. He does it on his games a lot. Using lighter fluid and polish and things like that to remove stickers from his boxed Nintendo games. I have tried it on some of my carded figures and it has been quite successful, so I'll give this a go later before I put it in a case. Yeah, bubble's a bit dented, tri-bubble. But again, for the variant, I'm just happy that I've got a copy of that variant. Another Space Commander, but as you can see, different card, different name. So it's the main Commander de l'Espace there. We've got that there. But obviously this was a dual release in 2 countries, hence why it's got the 2 different languages for the promo details there. And we've just got the French language, I believe, for the one here. So 2 of the same figure, but different packaging. Again, bubble's a bit dented. I don't know if this has happened in transit or if it was just like that anyway. Coming away a little bit there from the card. I mean, obviously I would like it to be in better condition, but, you know, you can't be too harsh because they're just getting harder and harder to find, especially the different variants and price costs and things. Another Space Security Trooper. Again, as we can see on that one, the same French name, Troupes Spatiales de Sécurité, Troupes Spatiales de Sécurité, and obviously the other. So we know that these ones here dual French and another language release. I'm not really sure. We know that these ones are the pure French releases. I'll put them here. So overall, as you can see, not the greatest condition, some of them. Some of them in amazing condition, the Z-Force Captain and especially the Commander and even the Infantryman. And even this, to be fair, are all in really good condition. The other ones, not so much, but it's just plugging gaps. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. As always, appreciate any feedback, any comments, and also would appreciate if anyone has any items or figures that they are wanting to sell or what are spare, which they believe may help me with my collection to plug gaps, whether that's for any of the foreign ones, for the first wave. I think I've just got 2 to get now on the first wave. I just need the Mountain and Arctic and the Australian Jungle Fighter. And as any of you collectors out there know, yeah, Rocking Horse poo. So fingers crossed for them, you never know. And obviously with the standard ranges, I think I said in one of my videos before, I believe there's about 18, 19 different variants of each figure to collect. So there's always going to be something of interest to me. Or just even upgrading. So I mean, if somebody happened to have a better condition one of this as an example, with a better bubble and no sticker damage, then I would still be interested. But overall, happy. Different variants, different range that I've not found easily accessible here in the UK. So, you know, to get these from abroad, even with the issues of the import tax, even with the issues of the condition on some of them, you know, overall, I'm a very happy chappy. So again, thank you very much for joining me. Lovely to hear of your comments and any feedback as per usual, and see you again soon.